pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The wins have been coming pretty steadily for the Thunder. The game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And so for Kevin Durant, so many years in Oklahoma City, and I mean this has been his franchise since he's come into the league in Seattle and OKC. Free agency at the end of the season. Shaq, if you're in his shoes, what sort of things are you considering right now?
Well, he's the biggest player to hit unrestricted free agency since LeBron's decision. So my question to him is when, where, and who?
Yeah, well, it's a tough decision because everyone wants him. Who doesn't want that guy? But, you know, he's going to look at how he looks like a loyal guy, and they have put a lot and invested a lot of in him in Oklahoma City. So, you know, my odds are that they have the first dibs at him.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the call, and we'll see you later on.
You've got to earn your points the hard way, and that wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Cannon. The Cobra out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3-set. Clock is at 3. Here's Hood. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And guys, as many rookies do, Rodney Hood hit some major bumps in the road last season. I mean, he came in with the reputation of having an NBA-ready jumper, yet only hit 41% of his shots. He had that foot injury that kept him out for a string of games. However, it really all came together for him in April, the last month of the season.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Outside, George. Out to Hayward. The shot's good on the assist by George.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Here's the Cobra. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Atlanta.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
Now, here's Ridnour. Utah needs to get off a shot here. George, no good.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
Here's Hood. Following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Here's Wiles. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Now here's Durant. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Atlanta.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
Utah with the ball, following Russell Westbrook's 3. Hood dishes to Hayward. Over in the corner, Ridnow. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And Hayward with the block. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes to Lyles. Shot, high post. Shot, no good. Excellent D from Cancer. The Thunder leading by 5. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he told me their game plan offensively today is a relatively simple one. He wants to see as many plays run through the low post as possible. He said physically, we're the stronger team, and we need to use that to our benefit. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. So it's Utah now after the miss from Serge Ibaka. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Durant against Hayward. It's Durant with the drive. You go back to before last season with Durant. He was set to lead Team USA to the tournament, but had to withdraw from the team.
And, you know, withdrawing, Kevin, might have been the right play to keep him healthy. He still ended up on the shelf a good while last year, but I still think it was the right decision on his part.
That free throw good from Durant. Durant hits them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Now Ridnow. Hayward on the wing. Another miss by Utah. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you can see right there why he does. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Ibaka, the pass to Bush. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here's Ridnow. Hayward outside. He feeds it to Hood. Molina. And Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got his second bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here's Cantor. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's Ridnow. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Cantor. Baseline try. Excellent D from Cantor. The Thunder leading by 9. Outside Durant. And the pass to Bush. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. The Cobra's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
Silks checked in for Utah. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Morrow comes in for the Cobra. Utah trails by 11. Now, here's Ridnour. There's a good screen. Hood, the pass to Silk. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper? And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
Hayward can hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hayward against Westbrook. Durant attacking. Utah with the rebound. For the Thunder, their play against the rest of the West wasn't a huge problem as to why they missed the playoffs. And, they went 25 and 27 against the rest of the West.
Well, at first glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff team. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites, and the West at least one of the favorites in the West. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
The dish to Ridnour. Hayward on the wing. Fades and shoots. Hayward missing again.
Not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. And Utah the other way. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
Greg, I thought it was a solid effort for them all the way around. I mean, as you and I know, moral victories are empty consolation prizes. Loss is a loss.
Now, here is Ibaka. He had 15 points last hour. Westbrook can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Silk. George against Adams. Nice ball movement by Utah. Hood can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 6. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Trying to get back on track. And it's sent back by George.
They've been beating them to a lot of those. Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that the Magic job back in 2007?
There was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
A different look for Utah. Portis, he's checked in for George. The Monster comes in for Hood, and it's Joe Ingles in for Luke Ridnour. And then for Oklahoma City, Mitch McGary's checked in for Ibaka, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Knocks it loose. Feeds it to Augustine. Outside Durant. Here's Morrow. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta. 5 on the clock. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Augustine. 10 points with Kevin Durant.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The Monster passes to Silk. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
They set the pick. Here's Augustine. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's the monster. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Ingles kicks to Hayward. Passes it to the monster. The basket good off the assist for Hayward. 1:33 left here in the first quarter. Augustine with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's McGarry. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's Silk. Here's the monster. A three-pointer off the mark.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrappy, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
Out to the right wing. Here's Ingles. Connects from three-point range. Ingles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes up and beyond the arc.
And here's Utah. They're on a 15-6 run. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Silk passes to Ingles. Hayward against Durant. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And he gets the bucket.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Here's the monster. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game. Lets the 3 fly. What a play! Simply brings it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't shoot, he screams you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is, huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. DJ Augustine out there with the Cobra. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Anthony Morrow, and it's McGarry in at the 4 slot. Now here is Augustine. And it's blocked. Here's Ingles. Pass to Wiles. Here's the monster. Top of the key. Jump shot is good. Lamonce's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Utah. Augustine passes to Bush. It's tipped. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Dishes it to Ingles. The pass to Lyles. Here's Silk, headed by Augustine. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's McGarry. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. That's good from Augustine. The assist by Morrow. Augustine's got 5 points so far.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Deflects the pass. Here's Morrow. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Pass to the monster. Here's Silk. Passes it to the monster. High post shot. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. The Thunder with the lead. Augustine dishes to McGarry. There's the screen. Out left to the wing. No one near him. Augustine, no one. And Greg, how about DJ Augustine on a roller coaster ride last season, beginning in Detroit, ending up in a very credible position with the Oklahoma City Thunder?
And a lot of that was because Jennings was so inconsistent for Stan Van Gundy last year, even so much so that he started starting Augustine, and this was just a small part of the turmoil for Detroit last season.
Now here is Augustine. 5 points in the game. The feed to McGarry. He kicks it to Augustine. Shot clock at 5. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Ingles. Pass to Lyles. Here's the monster. The pass to Silk. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Kicks it to Morrow. Out to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Here's Cantor. It's deflected. Here's Ingles. Pass to the monster. Here's Lyles. Lets it go. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt in his 3rd make.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Oklahoma City trailing. There's the pick. There's a screen by Cantor. There's the dish to Morrow. Tries to snap the cold streak. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Lyles. He has 6. Pass to Forts. Sinks the 15-footer. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Silk to the right side. Lyles passes to Ingles. Here's Lyles. Here's the monster. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. The Monsters got 12 points in the game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Clark Lyles, one of the many great players to come out of Kentucky and be eligible for this draft. He didn't wow as much as his teammates. I'm telling you what, he can play.
He's got a lot of game. He's actually one of my sleepers, Kevin, because he can do everything well. He can handle it. He goes both ways. He can shoot it. He defends. Really good IQ. I like this guy as being a surprise producer as an NBA player.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And guys, with Lyles playing out of position can be a blessing and a curse. I mean, he didn't get to play in his comfort zone and put up big numbers, but his skill set grew from the minutes he had to spend outside of that comfort zone.
Sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now here's Durant. He's got 13. Can't hit from 12.
Tell you what I like about Lyles is that he has a bit of an old man game about him. He's an old head, plays within himself, good at every small intangible thing on the court, just has a real nice feel for how to play.
Now, here's Ridnour, following the shot by Kevin Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward outside. And that one goes long. Thunder trailing by 5. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And he gets it to go. 6 points for the Cobra.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now, here's Ridnour. Pass to Lyles. Hayward against Durant. Hayward missing again.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to Westbrook. And now Utah, fast break. Ridnour with it. Can't recover. And here is Ridnour from deep. George. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Unloads from 13. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And it's now only a 1-point Utah lead. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Westbrook against Ridnour. And there's the pass to Lyles. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Check out the bounce.
Bounce to the outs. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right.
You
Showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Cantor. That's short off the rim. Utah leading by 3. Here's Hood. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New York. There's a good screen. Here's Westbrook. And Hayward with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. On defense, Utah. 3-point lead. The kick out to Westbrook. Wide open. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
For Utah, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. They set the pick. Here's George. A shot misses. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Westbrook against Ridnour. Westbrook drives in. And that misses. That would have put him up. Utah leading. Now Ridnour. He dishes it to Hood. To the wing right side. Pocket 4. Here's Lyles. Buries another. Lyles got 6 in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Westbrook drive through.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on. Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have. You know, there are those who wonder if Gordon Hayward can lead a team to the promised land. However, as just a sophomore, he led a non-powerhouse college to a championship game. So, in fact, they were just one basket away from winning it all.
Hayward hits them both. Going back to Hayward, he took that buzzer-beating half-court shot, Clark, that would have won his school the championship. You actually called that game, and it did hit the backboard and rim, but unfortunately did not go in.
Well, Hayward's the kind of guy who's willing to put his team on his back and try to carry him. He's willing to take that responsibility on. Whether he can deliver at the highest level, time will tell.
And here is Ridnour following Russell Westbrook's 3. Ridnour dishes to Hayward. Pass to Lyles. To the middle. Here's Ridnour. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ridnour's got his first basket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
That gives them the lead. Ibaka's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Utah trailing here. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. They set the screen. Ridnour passes to Hood. Now, here's Ridnour. To the paint. Right side George. It's stolen by Adams. Westbrook drives in. Ridnour with the steal. Hayward outside. To the inside. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Hayward. George has got 5 points so far. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Utah leads by only 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Kevin, obviously a very close game. What has been your approach tonight?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
Kevin, thank you so much. A hard-working Kevin Durant, gentlemen.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half. To pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, we got Hayward, Lyles out there with Thunder. Then there's Luke Ridnour, and it's Hood in at the 2. Here is Hayward, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Ridnour with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hayward. The 3. The shot no good. Nice D from Durant. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Here's Ridnour. The Thunder making the shot. Lyles no good.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Now, here goes Ibaka. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Ridnour. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Ridnour's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 16, and the basket good. That's now 8 points for the Cobra.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Here's the Cobra. 8 points for him. Ibaka drawing the double team. Cantor kicks to Durant. He takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now, here's Ridnour. He feeds it to George. Fires it up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the left side wing. Here's Bush. Off target from outside. Utah trails by 7. And here is Ridnour. Here's George. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. George has got 7 points.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
A different look for Utah. Portis comes in for Lyons. And the Monsters subbed in for Rodney Hood. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. To the inside. It's tipped. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Portis from about 19 feet. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Morrow. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Luke Ridden. That free throw good for Morrow.
So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
Here's Portis. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And it's Durant with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And talking about Anthony Morrow's development, he did it the hard way. Came in undrafted in his first pro start. 37 points. Remember that game? Most points ever by an undrafted player in his rookie year.
Yeah, that was amazing, that game. And, you know, the 2010-2011 season, he had the second highest three-point percentage in league history. He's been traded multiple times in his career, though, because he's still refining the rest of his game, wanting to be more than just a shooter.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's got 16. Feeds to Cantor. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Utah with the ball after Enes Kanter's miss. Pass to Portis. Shoots. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Morrow dishes to Cantor. The feed now to Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook. For Utah, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. It's deflected. Here's the monster, defended by Durant to end the drought. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Baca's got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook passes to Durant. From the wing, it's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Dishes to Hayward. The pass to the Monster. Nice ball movement by Utah. The 3. Another miss by Utah.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Hayward, right side. He kicks to Ingles. to the monster. Charity stripe shot. The shot is off. Great D that time from Westbrook. The Thunder leading by 6. Morrill kicks to Westbrook. Cantor sets the pick for Westbrook. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Morrill. And that's now 6 points for Enes Kanter.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Utah calls timeout. Checked in for Utah. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Kansas. Utah trails by 8. Here's Ingles. Over to the wing. The monster passes to 6. Shot clock at 6. He used that pick just right.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
A different look for Oklahoma City. McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Kevin Durant. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Oklahoma City?
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets. And there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They worked hard to get the ball into the low post tonight as well. And it's paid off.
The Thunder have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
That free throw good from McGarry. Second free throw, no good. Utah trails by 6. Passes it to the monster. Here's Silk, headed by Augustine. Here's Silk, and he hits the jump shot. Silk's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. Offensive rebound. And here's a peek now at the 2K leaderboard. This year, these teams have made the most of their offensive rebounds. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw, no good. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Good on the second free throw. Here's the monster. He's got 12. Kicks it to Ingles. There's a screen. Here's Silk. He's got 9.
And you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Now here's Westbrook, leading by 5. Morrow, no good. Here's the dish to Ingles. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingles has got 6.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Here's Morrow. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Out to Hayward for the lead. And Utah, another 3. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Morrow. There's the screen. Westbrook drives in. He dishes it to McGarry. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Kevin, let's take a look at what the Oklahoma Thunder did over the last month in the league ranking. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and they're ranked 3rd in second chance points. I mean, very few teams in the league have been better than them at crashing the offensive glass and getting putbacks for scores.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Another look for Utah. Miles checked in for Portis. Hood comes in for the Monster. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Joe Ingles. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. The Cobras checked in for Anthony Mark. And he sinks the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Out to the right wing. Here's Silk. He feeds it to Ridnour. Pass to Wiles. Dishes it to Ridnour. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hayward. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. It's clearing air defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
It's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. There's the pass to Silk. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And Westbrook, here we go. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 20 points. 1:05 left to play in the third. Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Silk. 9 points in the game so far. Feeds to Ridnour. Lock at 6. He kicks to Hood. Pass to Ridnour. The tray. Shot is no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Inside, Augustine. And it's tonight.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
Here's Silk. Fires from 18. Bank shot. No good. Now Augustine. Back to Westbrook. Now the feed to Augustine. Three-pointer. No good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder lead by 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Utah trailing here. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with the Cobra. And it's Cantor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Hood. Passes to Lyles. Shot clock at 5. Outside, George. Three-pointer, Ridnour. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Westbrook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
Here's Lyles. Kicks it to Hood. Here's the screen. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it happen. And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. Last season, he said that he dunks so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting him.
Now here's Durant. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Hood. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now, here's Ridnour following the shot by Kevin Durant. The pass to Silk to tie it up. The Thunder pour it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. The dish now to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Westbrook drives in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
That was a strong pick. Ammonia strong by Ibaka.
To the wing right side. Here's Silk, defended by Durant. Here's Silk. And Durant sends it back.
You know what? He's just not losing this game. The deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
The jump hook. Another miss by Utah.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
I agree with you. I mean, and now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's really the point where they add a few more points to the lead, and I think they can put this thing away and consider it over.
And Utah has possession following Russell Westbrook's 3. There's a screen. Fade away. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one. Good game for Westbrook. He has 29 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and got his good looks, he's knocked them down.
And the first one drops.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes eyes are on the mega stars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting, up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys,
thank you, Doris.
Really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The Thunder leading by 9. Outside Westbrook. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Buries it from three-point range. Westbrook's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Oklahoma City. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Midnauer kicks to George. Down low. Here's the monster. Almost, but it rolls out.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
But they recover it. Left side, Westbrook. Ibaka outside. Durant with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got 20 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Now, here's Ridnour. Pass to Wiles. There's the pick. Here's the monster. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Here's Bush. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 19-6 run. A screen by Ibaka. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple. Utah trails by 15. Here's the monster. Right wing. Here's Silk. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Silk's got 4 points this quarter.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jumper.
That's good.
Watch out. Now that He's got his first 3 of the half. There might be more in store.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Westbrook drives in. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
He's off on the first. A different look for Utah. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Silk, and Hood subbed in for the Monster. And the second free throw, good.
And one record that is going to be very hard for any player to ever match is the Iron Man streak. That record's held by A.C. Green as he played in 1,192 consecutive games. That kind of durability is going to be hard to match in the modern NBA.
Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Has to push. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Westbrook with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Utah trails by 11. Now here's Ridnour. Dishes to Hood. Back to George. He feeds it to Hayward. The 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Outside Westbrook. There's a screen by Cantor. Westbrook passes to Cantor. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the court. Ridnour kicks to Hood. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Silk comes in for Lyles. And the Monsters subbed in for Luke Ridnour. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Adams checked in.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Pass to Silk. Little turnaround. The Thunder pull it in. Bush passes to Westbrook. Here's the Cobra. To the middle. Outside for Durant. Outside Westbrook. From the arc. And Ibaka slams it in.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Utah trails by 15. Here's the Monster. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Just a fantastic game for the Monster. He had 17 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. The Thunder leading by 13. Right side Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. Screen by Ibaka. Durant, no good. Here's the Monster. Hayward outside. The pass to the Monster. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's 21 points for the Monster. Oklahoma City has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
That free throw good from Durant.
He hasn't had as many opportunities at the line as he had in the first half.
Durant hits them both. Here's the monster. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Launches a 3. The shot is off. Good D by Westbrook.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Now here's Westbrook. A stupendous finish in traffic. Westbrook's got 37.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Russell Westbrook. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Now here's Westbrook. 1:02 left in the fourth. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
Here is Hayward. 6 to shoot. Here's the monster. It's hauled in by Adams. Here's the Cobra. Defended by Hayward. Outside Westbrook. Hayward with some nice D. Here's the Cobra. Goes back up. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he's good on the second. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. And the Thunder with the possession here. They led by as many as 18 points. Augustine with it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thanks, guys. Kevin, what was so drastically different about this team's defense in the second half?
Well, early in the game, they got some easy threes, 4 or 5 threes. And they're a great shooting team, and they're great in the paint. So We just had to make a second effort. I think the only adjustment we made was playing harder. And we just got to continue to keep playing together on both ends.
Well, you certainly locked them up. Thank you, Kevin. Over to you guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Russell Westbrook. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
When you're facing Westbrook, you're always going to have your hands full. And tonight, he proved that once again. There's only one thought going through Russell's head. Attack, attack, attack. I know that was 3 thoughts, Kenny.
He made a big impact with his three-point shooting. 12. That's right. 12 of his points came from beyond the arc. He really allowed them to stretch out the defense and open up the floor for driving lanes as well.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.